Welcome. I'm Phyllis, and I'm so glad you're here. I've designed this therapeutic yoga practice for those struggling with chronic pain, physically and perhaps emotionally, or maybe you just have too many to-do lists and you need to calm your nervous system. This stillness practice requires no effort on your part, and who doesn't want that? This will include 2 poses, Constructive Rest and Chair Savasana, as well as a deep relaxation that I will guide you through. So the props that we'll need today are, you will need either a block or even a pillow. So not something too thick, not something too heavy. So just a narrow pillow would be great. A strap or a tie, housecoat tie even would work. And a chair. And even if you have a heavy blanket or even a couple rice bags would work as well. Something for your head, and I like to make my surface as soft as I can. So try to make yourself as cozy as you can. So we'll begin lying on our back, and we'll end lying on our back. So taking the strap first, so I have my strap already, my yoga strap already looped. If you don't, you could do your loop with it, or you could just tie it. So you're going to take it around your thighs, and then you're going to place that block or pillow between your thighs. And then you just snug it up a little bit. So what this does is this allows so that our legs don't have to hold themselves up in a bent position. So if you're having low back pain, probably doesn't feel good to straighten your legs. So we keep our legs in a bent position, but now the legs don't have to work at all to hold themselves either inward or outward. They can just let go into the strap. So just lie yourself down, checking to make sure that the prop underneath your head is just right so that your neck feels a little more neutral. If you need something higher or lower, just adjust. You might even want a blanket over you. In constructive rest, this is allowing the psoas muscle to let go and release. The psoas muscle is what helps us to get up and go. And so when we release that muscle, it can help to bring in the parasympathetic nervous system. So to down-regulate our nervous system and calm us. So you might want to start with your hands on your belly or maybe the arms out by your side. It's taking up space here. Let your shoulders relax. Move your body around however you need to. We'll take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then we're going to purse the lips. Imagine you're breathing out through a straw, and the exhale is going to become longer than the inhale. Do that again 2 more times, inhaling through the nose. Pursing the lips, making the exhale longer than the inhale. Do that again. This alone can help to start to calm our nervous system. Last one here. Exhale, breathing out through that imaginary straw. Let your breath settle back to a natural rhythm. Feel the breath moving in and out of the body. Begin to be aware of the feet. Notice them touching the surface below. Aware of the legs, being able to let go of any effort. You might notice as you begin to let go of the legs, you feel that all the way to the pelvis. Allowing the pelvis to let go. Feel the spine supported. Notice the shoulder blades, the arms, and the weight of the skull. Feel how the whole body is supported. We're just allowing time for our nervous system to unwind. It often can't happen right away, so as we take a few moments in stillness, they say doing constructive rest pose for 10 to 15 minutes can be beneficial. So if your mind wanders, you can even bring your hands onto your belly and just feel how the belly rises and falls naturally with the inhale and the exhale. Again, no effort required. The body knows how to breathe. And this belly breath can also signal to the nervous system that it's safe as we breathe with the belly rising and falling. Another benefit as we do this belly breath, also called diaphragmatic breath, the diaphragm is moving fully. So on the inhale, when the belly expands, the diaphragm is moving down. And on the exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and floats back up, and the belly softly floats down. As the diaphragm is moving fully, it also is massaging the upper part of the psoas muscle. The diaphragm is one of our breathing muscles, also part of our core. So many benefits to just let the breath just naturally flow in and out. Very common to notice if we are in pain that the breath is more up in our chest and the belly is not really moving much. So just know that over time it can come so the diaphragm can move fully. If we're breathing just up in our chest, it just means that the diaphragm is not moving in its full excursion, full expression. So over time, gently bringing your awareness to the belly without creating any tension can help us breathe fully, getting full oxygen into our lungs, into the whole body to nourish every cell. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just let go. We'll stay here for a few more moments like this. If you're mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath. Maybe focusing on the hands, how they touch the belly as you breathe. The belly is rising and falling. If you feel like staying here longer, just pause the video. Hang out here longer. Or we'll slowly transition to our next pose. So just begin by taking that block or pillow out from between the thighs or the knees. And just taking that strap off. And then slowly just transition yourself over to one side, and we're going to lift ourselves up so that we can bring the chair closer to us. You might also want to use your couch. If your couch is low enough, you could place your legs on your couch. So a way to get with we're just going to put our lower legs on the chair, and a way to do that might be to just turn to one side against the chair. And then you just roll over onto your side and then bring the legs up. You might need to still shimmy yourself down like I do. And then I wanted to have something a little heavier on our shins. That can be really comforting. Also just kind of helps hold our legs there. So I like to just bring my knees a little in, place a heavier blanket on your shins, or that's where you can use the rice bags if you like. You could even do the blanket on your legs and then a rice bag right on top. So in this chair Shavasana is usually done with legs straight. That can be quite straining on the low back. Sometimes we'll even place something underneath our thighs. But when you have your legs elevated like this, it can decompress the spine. So we're making a little more space in between the vertebrae for the discs. When we sit or stand throughout the day, that can compress the spine. So we're decompressing it right now. At any time, if this doesn't feel good for you, please feel free to come out of it. So again, allow your arms to maybe go out to the side if that's comfortable. Take a moment and get as comfortable as you can. I will guide you through a deep relaxation. So nothing to do except just follow my voice. So feel all the muscles of the face begin to soften. Softening the forehead. Let the eyes relax back into their sockets. And the jaw relaxed. And let go of any weight, any holding tension in the shoulders and the arms, in the torso. Letting go of any tension and holding in the pelvis and the legs. Begin to feel the body becoming heavy. See the whole body as it relaxes here, allowing the nervous system to unwind. Feel the breath moving through the body again. And now bring in an intention or sankalpa, or something that your heart truly desires. If you don't have one, it might be, I rest deeply in body and mind. I rest deeply in body and mind. Mentally whisper that to yourself 3 times. And now bring all your awareness to the crown of the head, the forehead, both eyebrows, temples, cheekbones, and both eyes. Sensing the eyelids, and the bridge of the nose, right nostril, left nostril. Sensing both ears, and the upper lip, lower lip, and the inside of the right cheek, inside of the left cheek, and the whole tongue, throat, neck, and both collarbones, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Sensing both hands and all 5 fingertips. Letting your awareness float to your heart center, the center of the chest. Both sides of the waist, hips, knees, ankles, soles of the feet, all 10 toes. An awareness to the pelvis, front and back. And the low back, shoulder blades, and the whole spine. An awareness to the belly, rib cage, collarbones. Aware of the whole body as it rests. Awareness of the whole body as it rests. And bring your awareness to the breath. Feel how it moves in and out of the nostrils. Without any effort. And you might repeat your intention I rest fully in body and mind. And just allow yourself to simmer in this peace and stillness and rest and comfort and letting go. You might choose to stay here and pause the video, or you can start to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Just make a little movement. Know that you can carry this peace with you as you go throughout your day or night. And then we're just going to bring our palms together here and rub them together. Cup them over your eyes, covering the eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Bring your palms back together. Thank you for joining me.